If you're traveling, these are perfect. They're super comfortable, full voluminous lash. I love when like everyone's watching the same program together. Best value cleanser. What does £5 even buy you? These are just beautiful. Once I finish this, I'm probably going to repurchase that sheeny, glowy, hydrated look. So today I want to share with you my current beauty obsessions, my fashion obsessions, and my kind of like lifestyle obsessions. Just general favorites, I would say. I haven't filmed one of these in a while, but everything I am sharing I truly love, and that's when I get excited to film one of these videos. There's not that much, just a few bits that I think are worth mentioning, and actually everything is relatively affordable as well, which is always nice. It is super dark outside, so I am filming this at like 2:30 in the afternoon. I have my softbox out. I haven't had my softbox out in ages, but I hope lighting wise it's okay. I have no idea what's going on outside my house. It kind of looks / sounds like someone's breaking into a van, but I don't think they are. I hope they're not. So if you can hear a little bit of noise coming from outside, that's what that is. But let's get started with beauty, because I do have quite a few things to talk about. I'm going to start with makeup because that's always a fun place to start. And something I have spoken about a fair amount recently are the Sacho lip liner stains. I use these every single day I do my makeup now. I just love it. My favourite shade by far is number 3 Pinked, and I have got 2 other shades. They don't compare in my opinion to this one. I like pinks. They suit me a little bit more than say peaches or very warm tones. This I'm not saying is cool tone, it's not really, but it's just a little bit less warm than some of the other ones. I have got this on today. I typically wear it underneath other lip products, so you probably can't actually really see it, but it comes out like this. Once this is dried, I'll probably show you in a little bit, you just peel it off and it leaves a stain, as the name suggests. Now, is this perfect? Probably not. I do really like it. I find the tip a little bit thick. I don't think I can really get a thin lip line. Now I do wonder if that's on purpose, because I think if it were too thin, then maybe peeling it would be a bit difficult. And even when I try to apply a bit thinner, like sometimes peeling is a little bit harder. But generally, really love this. I have also tried using this all over. I don't think it works for me. I think it'll probably work for some people, especially if you do have lip filler. But where I don't, I find that like it really just, it clings to any imperfection in my lip. Even if I have like very hydrated lips, my lips are never very smooth. It does stick to that sort of area. So honestly, I don't really wear this all over. I do want to try this all over my top lip. I basically keep forgetting, but I think that might work because I don't have as much texture in my top lip as I do in my bottom lip. But overall, really like these. I have tried the Wonder Skin one, and I do like that. I'm more likely to wear that all over than this one. I find this one slightly more drying, but I don't know why. Like as a liner, I just prefer this one. Maybe it's a colour thing. I don't know, I just really like this. I think they're like £15. Once I finish this, I'm probably going to repurchase if I haven't found another product similar to it that I prefer. Then onto another product which is super affordable. These are £5 eyeshadows. Unheard of nowadays. Like, what does £5 even buy you at the moment? It buys you e.l.f. quads. I love e.l.f. I remember e.l.f. launching in the UK many moons ago, and everything was £1.50. I actually might even still have some makeup brushes from when they were £1.50, which I loved. I still think that they're doing really well in that low price point. I would say they are my favourite, like, super affordable brand. I'm not saying that they are the most affordable, but they are one of the most affordable. And when it comes to price versus quality, I'm not sure they can be beaten, to be honest. And these are kind of proof of that. I have 3. I was sent these. I probably want to have a little look at other ones that I might like as much or even more, because these I do like. Shade range I don't think is quite perfect for me. What I've got on my eyes today, you might be able to see, I actually do have a shimmer from a different palette. So in my inner corner is not this e.l.f. palette, but on the bulk of my eye, I have Cold Brew. This is a cool toned, but not super cool toned eyeshadow palette. Not chalky despite being mattes, and like pigmented enough. They're not like so pigmented that they're a pain. I don't find that they fall. I just think they're really excellent. The other 2 that I have are a mix of mattes and shimmers. This one's much warmer. This is the shade Take Your Pink. And then I've also got Total Smoke Show, which is much cooler toned. The only thing I will say is a little tiny bit annoying that they don't have a mirror, but I think if they were to add a mirror, these wouldn't be £5. Nothing's perfect, like I said earlier. These are excellent. The shimmer shades are nice. They're kind of similar to some other high-end shimmers I have. I do think they apply a little bit better using your finger than they do a brush. I have high-end palettes that are 6 times the price of this, if not more. And I still have to use my finger, so that's sometimes just to be expected. I just think these are really, really good. Really lovely size as well. They're super light, so they can just go in your makeup bag. If you're traveling, these are perfect, except not having a mirror, like that's the only thing. I can't wait to check out some more of these shades because I really do think they are the best beauty product I have used for under £5 in years, I would say. And then my final makeup product, which is also very affordable, I think these are currently £7, is the Maybelline Colossal Bubble Mascara. I have two because I am coming to the end of this and I need to start this, but you know, sometimes mascaras are that little bit better once you've used them for a little while, and I feel like that might be the case here. I have had this maybe 4 months, 3 months, I'm not sure if I took this on holiday, I can't remember. I've had this a little while and I just think it is excellent. I dropped that one, I'm not going to pick it up. The brush looks like this. My lashes look like this. It really gives like a full voluminous lash. Not for everyone. It is super, super, super black. So black that it can be a little bit messy, especially removing it. You definitely are left with like panda eyes. It's not too difficult to remove, I wouldn't say. It's not waterproof. So it's fine to remove, it's just a bit messy. And it can be a tiny bit flaky. For me, the outcome and the volume outweighs the cons of potentially having a slightly flaky mascara, but I know not everyone will feel that way. I think also where I am quite high contrast, my face can handle a super dark black lash, whereas again, maybe not everyone's face can handle that or would choose to have that as their go-to look. But yeah, personally, really, really love this mascara. I think it's one of the best mascaras out there for £7. I can't think of another one that's better, but I haven't tried every mascara. On to skincare picks, I have 3. I have been using the Rebound Skin Milk and the Anua 100 Plus PDRN and Hyaluron Serum. These are just beautiful if you have dehydrated skin like I do. I'm pregnant at the moment, so I have to be a little bit careful as to what I put on my skin. I'm quite fortunate, I haven't had major sensitivity and I have got some pigmentation on my body, but not on my face. So I'm kind of just looking for like gentle things that will hydrate my skin, and these two have absolutely done that. Both brands I've not tried products from before. The Rebound, this is a Cica toner. I really find this to be like very calming on my skin. Again, I haven't had particularly sensitive skin, but it's just nice to have a product that is quite calming. This is a small bottle, I think, but would be very, very tempted to buy a big bottle because I think Rebound isn't an expensive brand. It's pretty affordable. It gives that look that I want from a good toner. Like I press this in and my skin instantly looks hydrated and not like shiny, but just plump. And do you get what I mean? I'll put it on my hand, I guess. Comes out, oh, dropping things. It comes out quite like liquidy, and then you just press it on. It gives you this look instantly, which is exactly what I want. It just feels like super light, but still super luxurious and hydrating. I just think beautiful. On top of that, I have been using the Anua 100 Plus serum, a brand I hadn't tried before, and I just take this, a couple of drops of this on top. It's slightly heavier than the last product, but not much, and just gives me that sheeny, glowy, hydrated look that I want from my skincare. And then I will lock this in with a moisturizer of sorts. Both of these beautiful, and if you are looking for something extra to add to your winter skincare, I would really recommend both. Now before I touch on my last product, I'll quickly just show you the lip stain because it's done its thing. I smile when it's on my lips, but obviously this is on my hand, so you just go into the corner and you can peel that off, and as you can see just there, it leaves just like a lovely, relatively subtle pink tint. Obviously this is on my hand, so it won't be as subtle as it is on my lips, because my lips also have more pigment than my hand. And my final beauty product, again another really affordable product, is the Sea Buckthorn Oil Vitamin E Cleansing Balm from Modern Chemistry. Modern Chemistry is a new brand at Boots, and it's a brand I have been really impressed by, but this to me is the highlight product. I think this might be the best value cleanser on the market, or it's definitely up there. It's £15, so it's not the cheapest out there, but it's the best value because you are getting 100 ml, which is quite a lot. I have been using this for maybe a month, I think, and I probably still have 3/4 of it left, I would say. It also has a really great smell. I love balm cleansers, I really, really do. I don't like a white balm cleanser. I don't know why. I really find that A, they break me out, and B, they're not as like hydrating. They just feel a bit faker, like just not as good. I'm not sure why that is. I wonder if it's like the base of them, but this, it's got that real like spa like scent, not too in your face, and it removes my makeup really well. I love the ritual of cleansing my face with this or with any good balm cleanser, but this one is great. It has sea buckthorn oil, vitamin E and antioxidants. It removes my makeup. It's not stripping at all. I can use it on my eyes, doesn't hurt, removes my eye makeup very well. Overall, love this cleanser. I think even if you're using a higher end cleanser, something like Elemis cleansing balm, I like it, but give this a go. I think is as good and a fraction of the price, so I don't think you can go wrong. Let me know if you do try this though, because I would love someone else's feedback, because I really think this will be a holy grail cleanser for me. Now I wanted to quickly touch on a couple of fashion bits that I've really loved. I don't have it down here, but I'll insert a picture here of me wearing a full Sweaty Betty outfit, leggings, top and the coat. Honestly, they are not cheap, but if you are pregnant and you're looking for just like a really nice activewear set, I would really highly recommend the leggings and the top. They're super comfortable. I really like how they fit, and the coat in particular, which isn't maternity, I have been wearing a lot. I have a large, and the reason I went for the large is it will accommodate my growing belly, and then also in the future I'm hoping that I will also be able to fit my baby in a sling underneath the coat. It has like 2 separate zips. It's just a really great coat, and it's just warm and it's long, and I just think that over the next year, especially because now I'm pregnant and hopefully having my baby middle of winter next year, middle of winter, kind of end of winter I guess, but in the UK it's cold for a long time, I think it will be a coat that I wear a lot, and so far I have worn it quite a lot. This cardigan from Hush, I have been eyeing up this cardigan since I spotted it at the Hush press day back in June, which was actually the day I found out I was pregnant. I spotted this like instantly and I was like, I need that cardigan. I've been keeping an eye out on the website and I just knew I had to have it. I really think I'll wear it a lot. Again, I am pregnant. I think cardigans work really well if you're pregnant, because you can wear them open, or I can just do up the top buttons and undo the bottom ones and have my belly popping out the bottom with a t-shirt on underneath, and I think that looks quite cute. But even if you're not pregnant, a great cardigan. It's festive without being like too festive. You can definitely wear it even in the summer, despite it being still a little bit on the festive side. Now, 2 more bits. This bag, I have had so many questions on. I love it. I have used it a lot. I just think it's excellent. It is from Lindex. I will link it down below. I think it's like £30. It fits everything. I have come to the conclusion that slouchy bags just suit me more. I really think that's a thing, that like a certain style of bag suits different people more, and this bag is like the perfect kind of me bag. And this colour in particular, I just think works very well. In autumn, I am the sort of person that changes my bag up a lot, but I've been reaching for this more than any of my other bags. My footwear of choice, and this is a bit basic, but they're popular for a reason, are the Adidas Specials in this kind of like brown shade. I do have the red ones as well. I thought I would wear the red ones a lot, but actually I don't. I've sprayed these down with some like suede protect, because it does rain a lot in London. They look in decent condition. They go with pretty much all my outfits at the moment, so I really like them and I would really recommend them. They're comfy. Did kind of size up half a size. I'm struggling a little bit with sizing in terms of shoes. I have been struggling maybe for about a year. These are 6.5. I probably could have done with a 6, but these are fine, and I think if my feet do end up swelling because I'm pregnant, then hopefully these will still fit. And I might actually get some like fluffy insoles to put inside them, which I will link down below as well, because I do really like them, and I do put them in a lot of my winter shoes. These are great. And then when it comes to just general life favorites, I've got just a few things to talk about. I always talk about TV because I am a TV lover, like I really am. I know not everyone loves TV, especially like scheduled TV. Personally, a big fan. I love when like everyone's watching the same program together. I've just finished watching Traitors, as I'm sure many of you have, because it was the most watched program in the UK. If you haven't watched that, I would recommend catching up on that on iPlayer, because actually it wasn't very long. It may have been about 8 episodes, which are about an hour each, so nothing too crazy. Taskmaster's on at the moment. Love Taskmaster. Just started is Race Across the World on the BBC. Love Race Across the World. I'm a Celebrity starts on Sunday, which I'm very excited about. I don't really like watch that much TV, I wouldn't say. I probably have like one program a day that I really love and will choose to watch a couple of hours of TV a day. I don't actually have Netflix at the moment, which I'm sure some people will seem a bit crazy, but we just don't watch it enough to warrant having it. We probably will get it at some point soon, but I feel like I can easily have breaks and not miss it because I do like scheduled TV so much. In terms of books, I haven't been reading that much, but I did finish I don't know actually. It was a great book and it had wedding in the name. I'm sure some of you know what book I'm talking about because it was a super popular book. I'll leave my Goodreads down below if you are interested though. The Wedding People. Excellent. Honestly, I'm not in my reading era at the moment. I'm in my decluttering era and that's what I'm spending my time doing, not reading. But I have started a book that I would love to finish, and there's like one slightly Christmassy book that I'm hoping to also read. The Wedding People by Alison Espache was really lovely. I gave it a 5 out of 5. If you're looking for something that's light but not like mindlessly light, I would really recommend it. Its main subject, I would say, is suicide, so just bear that in mind if that's a bit of a trigger. I was a bit worried that it'd be like too summary because I don't like to read summary books in winter, but I didn't find it too summary despite being set on holiday. I'd really recommend if you're just looking for a great book to read over the next couple of months, do have a little look at The Wedding People. But very importantly, if you have read anything good recently, let me know down below because I'm hoping that going into winter I'll start reading a tiny bit more, especially as I get more pregnant. I'm hoping that I'll have a little bit of time to read. I want to have a little stack of books that I'm looking forward to, so let me know what's your favourite book that you read this year. I think we'll end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I actually really enjoyed just sitting down having a little bit of a chat. I will probably be uploading a couple of vlogs over the next couple of weeks, but let me know if there's anything in particular you would like to see. I'm very excited to kind of start Christmassy bits in my vlog, but it just feels a tiny bit early. I am not one of those people that hates other people for celebrating Christmas in November, but I know a lot of people do, and for me personally it feels a bit early, but I don't think it necessarily is a bit early. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of my pick. Subscribe if you are new here, and I will see you very soon. Bye.